it up.
Hit that red button, G?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. This nigga in the match. Oh, you in the trial? Alright, bet. Hey, you get the headband?
Who, me?
Alright, yeah. Okay, you got it.
Alright, y'all, welcome back with another episode of Fryedramen.
Fryedramen.
We got a whole full squad here tonight, so we got a good episode.
Gang. Little gang.
We are covering the second episode of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that shit was dope. Falcon and Winter Soldier was lit.
Pretty sure everybody caught up on it now.
Yeah, everybody should be caught by now at least, man.
We always wait till the day after, so we can't. We ain't
wait.
spoiling nothing. Y'all should have been watching it.
We got a lot. Yeah, we got a lot of extra information that we like. I don't think anybody was prepared for. You know what I'm saying? Useful stuff. And let me just go back and say right now, I'm gonna apologize to John Walker, even though he's not all that. I feel like I did bash him. I'm just speaking for myself. I feel like I did bash him pretty hard on the last video we did about this guy.
He was a hateable mug.
Yeah, he was extremely hateable. I didn't like him. I didn't like the smile.
They brought him in wrong.
Yeah, they brought him in terrible.
They brought him in wrong. Like that was foul. But transitioning from how they brought him in the last episode, the first scene on this episode was you seeing him kind of like rehearsing somewhat lines for the next debut on his tour, because he was on tour, going around the country, announcing that he was the next Captain America.
See, I'm gonna be honest, I thought he was some Joe Schmo. I didn't think he was actually gonna have a decent run. This is me being ignorant to the fact that I didn't know who John Walker was. I can admit that. So I'm thinking he was some regular Joe Schmo that the government found just so they could say, just somebody that was gonna stand in front of kind of how Mandarin was on Iron Man 3. Just somebody to stand in front of the camera and tell everybody everything's alright. You know what I'm saying? I thought that's the role he was playing.
I mean, prior to, I've heard of a scenario where there's another captain that takes over, stuff like that, and kind of stages things, and he's not the best of guy, he got an attitude problem. But for what they showed us so far, this John Walker that we have from the MCU, he's not a bad guy.
What's that race of doing? Who gets super shapeshift? They got the like butt skins.
The Crows.
The Crows. I seen them one
Scroll? Is it Scrolls?
Scrolls. I didn't know, so I don't know. But Scrolls, I seen on one scenario, and I don't want this to be a spoiler, but this is more like a prediction that's actually the new Captain America.
A Scroll dude?
A Skrull is the new Captain America. But I mean, don't quote me if it's wrong, but if it is right, I want my props.
This will be the time to put your theories out now. I put mine out.
You know he was at the end of Captain Marvel, they never caught the Skrull.
Right. Facts. And he was at the end of, it was a Scroll at the end of, what we just finished. WandaVision had a Scroll at the end of, Skrulls is popping up. They popping out of everywhere.
Because Fury's not really around right now. It's a Skrull didn't be Fury.
And I'll tell you one thing, you can't be Captain America if you ain't talking to Nick Fury, man.
It's like how he tried to become Captain America and all of that, and then going into like, yeah, he could throw the shield, but it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense how the fuck he could throw the shield.
Yeah, how did he
it didn't make sense. And then once he dropped the shield, what did he do?
How did Captain America know how to throw the shield?
He was a super soldier. He had the strength. I'm talking about strength alone. Did you see how he threw it?
I mean, but the way the way the shield is designed, though, you should probably, if you somewhat good, whatever it is you do in a military aspect, you should probably be able to throw it. I mean,
not with that much force, bro. Not with that much force.
What kind of training in the military trains you to throw a shield?
I mean, if you throwing it, I mean, think about it. If they want you to be Captain America, they put the shield in your hand with time. Matter of fact, they showed him training with the shield.
Yeah,
they showed him training. But it's not like he's gonna do all. Captain America's thing was he could see trajectories way quicker than his mind could even process the shit. So it was like as soon as he threw it, he could do all types of amazing stuff.
Falcon literally just gave the shield to the government. How long could he have possibly practiced with the shield to be this nice?
I mean, we don't know.
This takes place 3 weeks after Endgame.
But we don't.
Yes, 3 weeks.
But we don't really know if is that the same shield.
It doesn't look the same shit.
Yeah, I would say it's not. I don't think it's the same shit. I think that he's been practicing because of Wakanda's president now. Everybody know about Wakanda.
That is the same shield that Falcon gave him. It's not the same shield that Cap had in Endgame, but it is the same shield that Falcon gave them, and then they gave it to him.
Well, my thing is obvious that it ain't like they just gave him the shield and say, "Go be a hero." The man was He know what he doing to an extent. It's not he ain't Cap. He can't do the shit Cap can do, but he can throw that motherfucker and come back.
They have pointed out subliminally throughout the whole episode that John Walker does not have the serum yet.
Nah.
He is not enhanced whatsoever. He is an average guy that can somehow throw this shit with 3 targets.
But they did say when they ran the test though, he was like at the pinnacle of everything. You know what I'm saying?
So he's like top flight speed,
it's almost like he's a mutant.
But it's like I think the shield's vibranium though. It's like not heavy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be durable. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it's not the strength got anything to do with it. It's just Cap was hitting motherfuckers with dumb strength. Just
and that motherfucker, he always knew how that motherfucker was coming back. But he was gonna get that shield and how that motherfucker just clean.
Yeah, the next thing up was the big 3.
The big 3, that makes sense to me.
So the whole scene on the dock ship between Sam and Bucky talking about the big 3. Androids, aliens, and wizards.
Yeah, that's all they fight.
That was hilarious.
That's all they fight. That's if you think about it, that's all they fight.
And I am 100% in agreement with fucking Sam. Sorcerer is just a wizard without the hat.
That is so true. I just said the same thing.
Yeah,
I said the same thing.
I thought that my whole life.
Doctor Strange, Sorcerer. Gandalf, wizard.
That scene ends and brings us into the highway fight.
Oh yeah. I feel like Falcon was kind of in the way on that one. I mean, he looked out for Bucky on that, but the wings was kind of in the way.
I feel like Bucky got underplayed. Bucky underplayed. There's no reason why. But first of all, Bucky is one of the original super soldiers.
Yeah.
There's no reason why he got dominated by these newbies.
Well, it's more like they were kind of they were like outmanned, right?
They was like overwhelming forces. It was like 5 versus 2 at first, and
5 versus 2, but Bucky got a super serum.
Yeah, but Falcon
and an arm that he still have not used since he got it.
But Falcon doesn't though. I mean, like flying is cool and all, but you gotta get close to hit him. They gonna just grab you.
Bucky was stuck under the truck and couldn't pull himself up.
Yeah, cause he got jumped. They threw him under there. He was like, oh.
But this nigga got an iron arm.
He couldn't pull himself up.
It's 5.
That's so corny.
Yeah, I mean, dude was stomping at him. Dude was on top of him.
Stomping the middle arm, right? He was stomping the middle arm. He's definitely gonna fall.
Yeah, it must have hurt. Oh, my, I gotta let go.
My arm is killing me.
My fingers hurt. I will admit that when all 4 of them was actually fighting on the truck at the same time, they were doing a pretty good job, and it seemed kind of stupid for them not to team up.
Hey, y'all want to do something funny? One of y'all ask me my name.
What's your name?
Battlestar.
Stop the car.
Stop the car, nigga. Please.
Yo, I hated Battlestar.
I'm not sitting across from Battlestar.
I hated Battlestar, bro.
That is
bro, he really got out and started walking.
That nigga was like, yo, I'm the name, bro.
He just left. Like, after that, bro, Bucky became my nigga after that, bro. Like,
I'm done with none of that shit, bro.
Hey, I see the dynamic, what they're trying to do. Captain America only gets like a black partner, whatever the case may be, so they got this Battlestar guy, and it's like, no!
Is that signifying that America fucks with black people? That's what they're trying to say? Or they trying to say, oh, you're Captain America, but we're gonna have a nigga right beside you.
Yeah, it's like a little sidekick.
You're gonna have a right hand man.
That's just how you make things not seem racist. Like, you just put a black person in the picture. Cool.
See, but there's none of that. I mean,
I don't think it's a race.
You gotta remember when Battlestar was made. He was made during like right after like what?
Because it's not like he went. Because it's not like any of them went and found a black person. It's just like that's who they naturally. It was like somebody naturally, a black person just end up being cool and they can fight just as good as you. So I don't want to get into spoilers. Is this a spoiler alert? Because I mean, this is just some. I'm about to come off some YouTube shit. But if they both get the super serum right, theoretically, if they both get the super serum, who's to say that, you know what I'm saying, they just went and got this dude and gave it to him because he was a black dude to put next to John Walker, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was already cool.
Credentially, like, that is true. Like, he's, like, fitting for the position. But it's like, do you think that the creators of the shit is racist because they keep putting
I mean, what if they didn't put a black sidekick? I mean, it was a black guy.
But I'm not saying that they're racist. I'm saying they do that to make themselves apparent that they're not racist. You know?
Like a token black
guy.
Yeah,
like a token black guy. Hey, look, before there was a Falcon, you know who there was? Isaiah Bradley.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Isaiah
Since we was talking about the racists,
let's talk about the first.
That was some straight up racist shit. How they did my man.
They did my man's dirty. Now what I heard was when he said they locked my ass up in prison for 30 years, it wasn't necessarily a real actual prison. It was more so like they locked him up in the testing facility trying to reduplicate what they did to him and try to figure out why he was the only person who survived at the time. With the trial.
And what's name said 17, but damn, 30 years you been experimenting on.
30 years,
you
locked up in the facility, they not letting you out and they just testing you over and over again for 30 years.
And the way they explained it on the video was that they were and they did the experimentation on him. Was it after he came back from fighting Bucky?
After he came back from fighting Bucky.
So he did all that. He did all this stuff just for him to get put into this program with a bunch of other black people, a platoon of black people, African Americans.
There wasn't all black.
They were all black. They were all African Americans.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, bro.
There were like 300 of them. 300 black.
They was trying to find that super serum and put all of them in the room, but all this.
When they first made him, it wasn't all black. But after they made him, they tried to begin.
See, that's the thing.
I think he was a part of that project where they're like, let's just try it on black people.
He was the only one who survived.
He was the only one who
really survived without any like abnormal.
But see, that's why I'm wondering if I think that shit happened before he went and fought, because they put the superhero serum in him. But I know for a fact that he said that all the stuff happened to him that was bad after he put in the work as Captain America. So after he put in the work, they threw his ass in jail. Oh, because he took the Captain America mantle.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He stole the actual Captain America mantle to go and invade Germany and rescue some people from American soil. And when he saved them, instead of congratulating them, Isaiah Bradley and all this other stuff, they was like, oh well, he did steal the Captain America suit and indicted him for fucking 17 years. Like that was fucked up. They did Isaiah Bradley.
But it's cool that they even brought him back into the show. Nobody give him a spotlight. And I'm pretty sure Falcon is gonna make sure that this man somehow, some way gets the credit he deserves. Because the way he living now is bad.
And let me say that the grandson is also part of the new Avengers too. If y'all didn't know that, the one that answered the door was like, "Yo, y'all ain't coming in here." That was Eli Bradley, and he's actually a superhero as well. The Patriot. There it is. Yeah, that guy.
Which being said, there was also a spinoff where John Walker becomes a Patriot as well.
John Walker. Who's John Walker?
That's the guy we were talking about. That's gonna be hilarious. The U.S. agent.
He starts off as Captain America, then he quits being Captain America to become the Patriot, and then he kills himself off after Patriot to come back as the U.S. agent.
That sounds alright. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot of stuff, bro.
So after we watch all these episodes and stuff like that, no matter what show we watch, we always try to watch YouTube.
Yeah, try to
brush up on like, what the hell did we just see?
Maybe you learned something from watching it, you know what I'm saying? but right after the Isaiah Bradley scene, y'all remember what happened as soon as they walk out the house though? This is a lot of racial stuff going on.
Racial profiling, so basically Sam and Bucky get into an argument in the middle of the street. Mm-hmm. I would say it was like 1 to 10, it was like a 6 with volume. I mean, it was kind of a little loud.
Right.
So within 2 minutes of them being outside talking to each other, whoop whoop, police pull up, right? And off rip.
This went straight at Sam. Like, yo,
straight
is he bothering you, sir?
Yeah,
yo, are you serious?
Now, granted, Sam. Why you not no ID?
It wasn't that he didn't have an ID. He just didn't want to like.
It was implied that he had it. Bucky said, "Give him your ID." He said, "I'm not giving him.
I'm not giving him shit." Okay. Yeah, he said, "Yeah, I'm not giving him shit because we didn't do that." And that was it. I'd be like, "Yo, you losing your job, and you as soon as they pull the car over, as soon as they got, you're about to lose your job, and you're about to use your job because." It's obvious that y'all don't understand what the fuck is going on right now. Y'all can't look at me and tell I'm the Falcon, bro. Talking about, I didn't recognize you with your goggles on. If I was Captain America, bro, I guarantee you know who I was.
Captain America takes his helmet off all the time.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, if you shouldn't just racially profile people like that in the middle of the fucking street.
But we do need to talk about Flag Smashers. How do y'all feel about them?
I was totally thrown off from them too because I thought they was being led by Baron Zemo.
I mean, technically, we haven't technically seen Barry Zemo yet.
Yeah, we did. They showed him at the end.
They showed a man in jail. We don't know who that was. Everyone's assuming.
That was him.
That was him.
Come on, Quan. That was him. They literally said we got to go see Baron Zemo. No, Sam was like, yo, we got to go see Zemo. And And then they showed him in the jail, like just chilling.
Like his face.
Hell yeah, they gotta go holler, bro. Cause I mean, I guess he knows a lot about the. I don't know if he's like the superhero serum expert, but he sure went hard to figure out where the other super soldiers was in Civil War. So I guess he got the information that they need.
Wait, let me get some clarification real quick. Alright, cool. So looking at this scene, I think he was looking at somebody else in the glass, but
that was bad.
I feel as though he.
That was bad.
We could be wrong.
We could be wrong.
Right, bro.
You know, we'll find out episode 3.
But that's definitely Berezino.
Okay, I understand who Berezino is. I just thought he was looking at somebody else in the glass. I'm like, who was that? But y'all saying he was in the glass, and then the next scene it shifted to showing him his. This was weird.
This is weird, man.
That was very confusing camera angle. Marvel, Disney, confused.
But yeah, as far as like the bad person, the leader of the flag smashers,
Right.
First off, I had no idea she was gonna be a chick, so I was.
Oh yeah, I told about Ginger. She dope as hell.
Yeah, she was dope. But I'm saying she.
I mean, she's better than John Walker.
John Walker.
She ate him.
She
on top of the truck.
Man, they was jumping, bro.
But she
rocking.
They was jumping them.
I'm about to say.
She kicked Bucky out the fucking back of the truck. Bucky thought she was a hot.
Yeah, Bucky got snuffed.
Yeah.
And I don't blame Bucky for that because she don't look dangerous at all.
No, she does.
But what the hell was Bucky doing though? Because it was another truck behind him. Like those guys.
So what happened was
he didn't see it.
Falcon sent Red Wing to scan the trucks, and Red Wing seen that there was a hostage in the front truck.
Mm-hmm.
Bucky said, "Fuck the second truck," ran right around it,
yeah,
and went straight to the first truck and opened it up trying to get the hostage out.
Mm-hmm. The hostage was the fucking Khalil, whatever her name is.
Whatever her name is. I told about Ginger.
That's told about Ginger. So she's the one that kicked that beat the fuck out of Bunny.
Yeah.
That looked like a whole man, bro. She was taller than or something.
Nah, she came. She was smiling. He was like, "I'm here to get you." Boom! And kicked him out of the door. And then they.
I'm talking about the first one when Nick got beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
The nigga.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't her.
That wasn't her, right?
All of them got
8 of them.
It's 8 of them.
Well, 7 now.
Oh yeah, because one got shot up.
Yeah, he got shot up.
But the dude you thought of,
John Walker,
that was the
shot
Asian
him.
dude with he had the hair tied up.
Okay.
All of them are super soldiers.
Yeah, the Asian dude died at the end. That was he was also in the 100. He was in the
Drop it.
And another thing, one more thing, bro. One more thing. That therapy session was the funniest shit on that episode.
I thought it was
that therapy session
man.
was
Like,
funny.
you can't make 2 men sit with their thighs.
But they kind of chose to do that.
Yeah,
You had to do that. Like, this is what you wanted, right?
Here now.
Yeah, you had to get. It was funny though. It was funny. But I don't think everybody should be like that. I don't think people should be so mad at Sam though. Like, yo, like. Especially Bucky, like, yo, you can take up the mantle. Like, why are you mad at Sam?
Because he was a Nazi hitman.
At the end of the day, they both had the same friend, and in front of both of them, Cap said, "Sam, it's yours now." And he said, "I don't feel as though it is." And he was like, "I know it is."
I like how
something like around the lines.
I like how Sam did that about. He was like, "Why didn't you take the suit?" And he was like, "Something you or Steve would never understand, but I can't take that suit."
Yeah,
it's basically like I'm a brother with this suit. Ain't
he made the right. He feel like within himself he made the right choice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the Falcon, bro. I'm not the. I fly.
It's so many factors to taking that mantle, man. You just can't take it up lightly. It's the fact that for one, Captain America works for the USA. I mean, so it just binds you like.
When you see how they did Isaiah.
You see how they said technically we didn't take the shield, it's government property, la la la. You see how they did that, I mean, so.
But I mean, both of them are already bound by the U.S. government. Bucky can't go nowhere. He on probation.
No, Bucky and Sam aren't bound. They voiced the fact that look, because he told him, he was like, yo, y'all gotta wait for all types of authorization.
Contracted for the U.S. Air Force.
But you don't remember him saying that he said it to Bell. He was like, y'all gotta wait for all types of authorizations and such and such. We just gonna go do it. And he was like, well, y'all stay out of our way. And then John Walker was like, well, y'all still make sure y'all stay out of our way. So it's beef now.
They never signed this accord. There was wanted criminals, but they got pardoned after Endgame. So they just free men. Free broke ass men.
Yeah. But I guess I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hold up the wrap up, but
that'll do it.
That is definitely the wrap up, though.
I'm gonna do my little walk now. Oh yeah, his eyes here.
Dun-dun.